Man City 3-0 Everton, player ratings as champions earn dominant win. Manchester City breezed past Everton on Sunday courtesy of strikes from Raheem Sterling, Rodri, and Bernardo Silva to keep pace with Chelsea at the top of the Premier League table. A soft decision from referee Stuart Atwell saw City awarded a penalty when Michael Keane brushed into Sterling, though it was overturned when VAR intervened. The Toffees frustrated their hosts until just before half-time, when Joao Cancelo's brilliant cross found Sterling, who guided the ball past Jordan Pickford beautifully to give City a well-deserved lead. They doubled their advantage in the second half when Rodri sent a wicked drive past Pickford from range. Everton looked dispirited once they went 2-0 down and couldn't prevent Pep Guardiola's side from scoring a third as Silva tapped in from a deflected Cole Palmer strike. The win means City again closed the gap on league leaders Chelsea to 3 points, while Everton remain without a victory since September. Ederson, GK, 6/10, really wasn't asked to do too much. Claimed a few crosses but a very easy day's work. Kyle Walker, RB, 7/10, showed his excellent recovery pace whenever needed and tucked infield to play some nice passes. Aymeric Laporte, CB, 7/10, came in for Ruben Dias ahead of the Champions League fixture in midweek and did everything comfortably. John Stones, CB, 7/10, played some lovely passes from the back that helped City build attacks. Wasn't tested too much. Joao Cancelo, LB, 8/10, an awesome pass with the outside of his boot set up Sterling's opener. Has been brilliant all season and was again here. Bernardo Silva, CM, 7/10, good chance to open the scoring was denied by Pickford. Kept everything moving fluidly. Rounded off City's scoring by tucking in a third. Rodri, CM, 8/10, often had half chances to shoot but continued to recycle possession instead. Took the invitation in the second half and unleashed an unstoppable drive that nestled in the top corner. Ilkay Gundogan, CM, 7/10, struck the crossbar with a knotted header from a rebound. Used the ball diligently and was a threat when he got into the box. Raheem Sterling, RW, 8/10, made his 300th Premier League appearance. Great cross picked out an unmarked Foden. Almost bought his side a penalty by going down softly in the box, but the decision was overturned. Great touch to turn in Cancelo's cross. Should have grabbed a second, but his indecision allowed Pickford to recover. Cole Palmer, Saint, 7/10, lovely pass from the youngster set up Silva who couldn't convert. Fitted into his side's attacking play seamlessly despite the surprising decision to start him. Foden, LW, 6/10, just couldn't direct Sterling's cross on goal. Played some lovely passes into space for his teammates. Brought off before the hour mark for Mars. Riyad Mahrez, RW, 6/10, had a good chance after coming on, but scuffed his shot wide. Nathan Ake, CB, 6/10, helped shore things up, but didn't have loads of defending to do. James McAtee, Saint, 6/10, made his Premier League debut and showed plenty of confidence. Jordan Pickford, GK, 5/10, dropped a cross to give his side's fans some extra jitters. Had no chance with the strikes from Sterling and Rodri. Did well to stop Sterling getting a second. Seamus Coleman, RB, 3/10, couldn't keep up with whichever City forward was put in front of him. A new right back should be a priority in the upcoming transfer windows. Ben Godfrey, CB, 4/10, pretty sluggish and couldn't keep track of the runners going beyond him. Michael Keane, CB, 4/10, looked like he'd conceded a penalty, but VAR rightly overturned the decision. Not entirely convincing elsewhere. Lucas Dean, LB, 5/10, his renowned attacking threat was nowhere to be seen as Everton set up to frustrate City. Anthony Gordon, RM, 5/10, worked hard but was left chasing shadows like his teammates as City toyed with their visitors. Got into some decent positions, but opportunities were few and far between. Fabian Delph, CM, 5/10, back on his old stomping ground and got a nice ovation when he was substituted for Salomon Rondon. Disrupted play reasonably well in the first half, but his influence waned. Allen, CM, 5/10, sat really deep and helped frustrate City while the game was goalless, but once the hosts had established a healthy lead it was hard for the Brazilian to contribute too much. Demarai Gray, LM, 5/10, took a knock early on and sadly had to be substituted. Andros Townsend, CF, 5/10, given a more central role for an hour, but Everton had so little of the ball that he struggled to make an impact. Richarlison, Saint, 5/10, was clearly frustrated with Everton's approach and picked up a yellow card when he clattered into Walker. Will be suspended for the Brentford game. Alex Iwobi, LM, 4/10, replaced Gray. Some great half chances on the break, but decision-making often let him down in classic Alex Iwobi fashion. Salomon Rondon, Saint, 5/10, brought on to give Everton a target up front. Didn't see much of the ball. Tyler Onyango, CM.NA, made his PL debut with a late substitute appearance for more from Jude Summerfield. Follow him on Twitter